So this is a season of gratitude. Here we've got Thanksgiving next week and Christmas coming up. It's the end of the year, and we all, not all of us, but some people look back on the year and take stock and how they doing, what happened, am I happier, what can I do, but if we just, I think, take the time to reflect a little bit, we can gain the insights that are gifts to us every day of our life. So gratitude. Our journey in life is a living book containing a great wisdom. So when you think of our life like that, a great book, last month in our newsletter, Cindy's article was about her life being a book, and it's just awesome. So I would encourage you to look at that and tap into some of the wisdom she gave there. So our life journey is a living book containing great wisdom, and when we contemplate on this journey of life with clarity and acceptance, we can begin to understand the wisdom in life. And gratitude is an essential element in our transformation. Our mission statement, the journey of life is to know oneself. The path begins in the heart. The journey of life is to know oneself. So if we came here to know ourself, our true self, our soul, our spirit, we can begin to truly, when we take the time to contemplate, begin to understand on that level. Why are we having experiences on a soul level? Because we're a soul. Why don't we understand our lessons? Because we're looking at them with our physical lives, our mortality. And so as we begin to take that time to just slow down and breathe and go within, now we can begin to not only hear guidance, but get clear on it. Here's a definition of gratitude I think would help us on that level. Gratitude, to have divine perspective on events. To have divine perspective on events. Not just the run-of-the-mill, everyday gratitude, which is good. We want to give thanks because that opens the door for greater good. So thank you, thank you, thank you. But to begin to understand our experiences with a divine perspective, because we are divine beings, we're spiritual beings. So to begin to look at life like that and look at our life experiences as those little pearls of wisdom, gifts that we can have. Gratitude helps us to extract the truth or blessing in any experience. So gratitude helps us extract. So what's within? And that's what when we say metaphysical, beyond the physical. So what's happening here, beyond the physical, that would serve my soul? Asking the right questions is more important than getting the right answers. Because we judge right or wrong. When we ask God questions, we're going to get the right answer for our soul. It's going to be for our highest and best good. And then once we begin to ask God, we begin to be able to see beyond the physical, what we've done. I think, like the times we live in now, on a larger scale, we're beginning to move into gratitude on many levels. And one experience that seems like we've had a lot this year, Cindy and I, is we've known a lot of people that transitioned this year. And what's really neat is now more and more people are having celebrations of life ceremonies. Celebrating life. And when you go to these celebration of life ceremonies, the energy that is just predominant is gratitude. People are grateful for the people in their lives. And it's a joy to me to just sit there because don't we all go through life and wonder, how am I doing? Does anybody hear me or see me? Am I making a mark? Or am I following guidance? I don't know. And these celebration of life ceremonies have just been really profound for me to just be in that energy. To be in that energy. And I know the souls are there. And I know they're just smiling, and they're just happy because someone felt their love, saw some of their acts, or just was aware of their energy. Was aware of their energy. Because our energy is really God energy. Our energy is God energy. And we give ourselves permission to just flow our unique essence of God energy. That's when we are seen, felt, and known. So gratitude allows us to overcome grief and sorrow. Do you see? It lifts us. And it lifts the soul too. It lifts that soul and it frees that soul because it's not being held down in sorrow and regret. It's lifted on wings of love and joy. And that's just one way how we can participate in life with gratitude, being thankful. So gratitude enables us to see beyond because we know that they're moving on to a better place. We're all moving on to a better place. Here, we're evolving. We're all getting better and better. And it's taken time to just reflect and look at our life. And then we can celebrate it. And to go within our heart, that's how we truly celebrate our life. Because that's the truth. And it's important for us to remember who we are. Remember who we are. We are divine. We're spirit. We're here on a soul journey. A soul journey. And as we begin to allow that phrase, soul journey, to carry a little bit more weight in our world, in our life, in the things that we're doing, we free up our essence to express the uniqueness I am. For the human intellect to overcome anger, resentment, and hatred, you must come to accept that higher laws operate through human events. Anybody here ever get caught up in anger, resentment, hatred? That's a hard word to say because none of us want to hate, but it's pretty deep within our consciousness. We're all working it out. And so as we begin to understand that there are higher laws working out through human events. Now our ego would perhaps tell us differently because we're so important. We create everything. But just to begin to understand that higher laws operate through human events in all of our experiences. All of our experiences. See, we can't pick and choose. Well, we can, but we don't get very far. So we begin to go to that allness, to the oneness. God in all, love in all. We can begin to truly see now. If thine eye be single. Now we begin to see with the single eye. To see the oneness, to see spirit, to see God in all. That begins to lift us. So when we have these experiences, when we're angry, oh gosh, we hate angry. When we're resentful, when we're the H word full. So we begin to ask. Now we got to say, take that time. I'm going to breathe. I'm going to be still. I'm going to interrupt the sequence of this energy that I've unleashed. See, we've unleashed it. We chose to be angry. We chose to be resentful. We chose to be hateful. We did it. No one else made us do it. We chose that. So we got to interrupt the sequence. That's when we take that breath. Okay. What's really happening here? Ask the right question. What's really happening here? Maybe we can ask to see it with our higher eye, higher vision. Say, why is it happening? Why is this happening? This is a harder one. Why did I create this? See, or what within me is drawing this to me? You see? Because we can't blame or judge anyone. So once we begin to ask from that higher level why this is happening to me, why I created this, why I'm drawing it to me, well, it's a blessing so that we can be free from anger, resentment, and hatred. You know, we can outlaw guns and atomic bombs and all these destructive energies in the world, but if we don't grow our children up to really allow that love to flow and blossom through their lives, It doesn't matter. Something else will be created to destroy. Beyond the physical. To go into the heart. To go into the truth, who I am. We all are. And work from that level. And so that when we are aware of energies that we aren't comfortable in any longer, we can change. We can change. That's the beauty of enlightenment, maybe we could say. And we live in a wonderful time of spiritual enlightenment on our planet as we move into this age of Aquarius and brotherhood and communication, all these good tenets that we're embracing. But we want to embrace the totality of it. We don't want to drag the baggage with us. We want to leave the baggage there. And we can. And now we can be open to receive what the universe has for us now, what God has for us now, what our soul has for us now. What soul experience can I have now that will really propel me through this journey, through this round, to support my soul, the ascension of Christ's consciousness to be present in my manifestation? What can I learn from this? It's a powerful question. And then it's up to us. We will get the answer. Are we going to follow guidance? That's where the rubber meets the road. The proof of the pudding and all that good stuff. If we ask for guidance, we're going to get it. And then, in a discussion, the ball's in our court. We can choose to follow it or not. It doesn't matter. On one level, we're eternal. But it matters on a higher level. If we want to free ourselves, free from being trapped in lower consciousness. So when we are having these experiences of less than bliss, anger, resentment, hatred, and we go within and ask, and then we could ask, let there be light. Let there be light. Powerful words. Power of the spoken words. And when we begin to know who we are and speak those words, they truly engage at a higher level. Confucius. We all know who Confucius is, don't we? Our brother from China. It's better to light a candle than to curse the darkness. It's better to light a candle than to curse the darkness. And when we're angry or resentful or hating, what are we doing? Cursing, fighting it, getting tangled up in it, getting consumed in it, dying in it. Let there be light. It's better to light a candle. I am the light. I call forth the light. Let there be light. We can say a whole lot of phrases that are positive and supporting of our soul than to curse the darkness, to curse another, to curse a country, to curse situations in life. Let there be light. Light the candle. Light the candle. And it will be revealed to you that which you need to see. When we open up our heart to gratitude, we activate higher energy centers within our mind that are portals into Christ consciousness. Christ consciousness, the kingdom of heaven. So, when we go into gratitude, what we're doing with gratitude is we're going into the energy of love now and acceptance. I'm going to love and accept this situation that I'm getting in right now. Well, I created it, I should. So I'm going to accept the experience I'm going through. I'm going to love that in, and I'm going to ask, why did I create this? What do I need to see here? We take these little steps, boom, boom, boom. When we do that, now we begin to expand. Expansion in consciousness. Portals. to higher dimensions. I do this. I would encourage you to do this. It's fun. So sit down in your meditation. Sit in your meditation, close your eyes. And as you breathe in, breathe with intention, breathe in God's light. Breathe in God's love. And as you breathe it in, I want you to breathe it in right through the top of your head. And then with intention, in your heart say, I am now creating new Christ neural pathways in my brain. I am now creating new Christ neural pathways in my brain. You see? It's just like when we upgrade our computers, put a new motherboard in, put some memory in it, all this good stuff, which I know nothing about. But it works. It makes them faster. So we can make our computer faster. Living with that attitude of gratitude, that's the action step. And then when we call forth that light to move through us, to activate the new Christ neural pathways, to open those portals to Christ consciousness. You see? Having that intention, having that thought, having that desire to do it, and then taking the steps, because we're going to walk through life, and then our life experiences are opportunities for us to live at that higher level. Gratitude. Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven. Seek ye first love. Love. All of us are here at this moment in time, brought here by our experiences. All the experiences in this lifetime brought us to the here and now. See? Once we begin to accept that and ask, thank you, God. In the first place, say, thank you, God, for bringing me here. Seriously, thank you, God, for bringing me here, because I have had an interesting life. And we all have, but to begin to understand that all of our experiences bring us to the here and now. And some of us understand, if we have been meditating and asking and contemplating, we begin to understand the workings of our soul. Why we made choices, why things happened to us, why we created things to happen to us. We begin to get that understanding. And so now if we have the understanding, this brought me to now, okay, God, what do you want me to do now? What do you want me to do here? Here we go. I'm going to let all those experiences that brought me to here, I'm going to put them right there. There's my baggage. I'm coming over here in the now. I'm in the here and now. God, what do you want me to do now? You see? Now I can be clear, less influenced by the past. I've already learned that. I'm here. See, if we can begin to forgive ourselves, let go of the past, be grateful for the experience. Yay. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. Thank you, God. I learned from that. And so I can let that go. We can let that go. Gratitude. So I'm going to be grateful for that. I'm going to allow love to come in and sweep through that situation, person, place, thing, experience, through myself, to now be free, here and now. Use me, Father. Not my will, not what I think needs to be done. Thy will be done. You see? That opens up those higher portals to Christ consciousness. We all have the light within our heart. We all have that Christ light within our heart. And so what we want to do is we want to fan that flame with love and with gratitude, with right action, with forgiveness, with awareness, and with acceptance. And this is what allows us to continue our journey, to be aware, and to create the life we were born to live. Our life is a gift not only for our soul, but for the collective soul. We are one. When we speak the law of one, that's what that is. We are one. We've got to take that from here and put it right here. And now we're going to walk and we're going to live the law of one. We're going to live the law of one. We don't want to be hated, do we? Have you ever felt people beaming you with energy? It doesn't feel good. We don't like that, so we can't beam other people. It's because we're one. But you see, as we give, so shall we receive. And as we begin to just exercise the element of gratitude in our transformation, we're allowing love to now reign supreme in our life. Our choices are based in love because we know we're one. And when one is healed, all are healed. This is where we're at on the planet now. That's a real old statement, like pre-Atlantis. Well, here we are now. And all the people and all the energy that really spoke that, we really have the time now to live that. And that's just when we say, what do you want me to do now, God? I'm going to stand forth as your son or your daughter. What do you want me to do now? And when we surrender our will to God's will, that's when the transformation begins. When we don't know, our mind does not know. Our heart knows. When we go to our heart and align with God's heart. So to begin to just say, thank you, God, more and more in our day, and speak it from our heart, it's transforming. Simple, simple, simple. We used to always teach one of the most powerful steps of prosperity is gratitude. Prosperity, here we are. So as you give thanks, what you're doing is you're just opening up your giving. I'm going to give thanks for this blessing. So as you give, so shall you receive. So we're giving thanks and we're blessing what we got. And then we just step back and then greater blessings come to us. And this is like prosperity. But we want to look at now gratitude now in that higher level in all things. To begin to accept the blessing in all things. And as for that understanding, to see the blessing in all things, to see the seed that's within it. Thankfulness helps us to discover the secrets of our soul. If we're on a soul journey, I think it would be more fun if we had maybe a little bit of a roadmap, a little guidance, you see? That all comes from within. That all comes from within. And that's our journey. The journey of life is to know oneself. The path begins in the heart. It's a simple statement, and we have to just go there, to go there. And once we go there, we begin to know. And once we begin to know, we become beingness, to be who we truly are. Thankfulness helps us discover the secrets of our soul. Be still and know. Be still and know. We've been running around. It's time to be still and know. And then we can go. Let's go within. And let's close our eyes once again. And as you breathe in, I want you to feel God's love just filling your heart. Just breathe right into your heart. And as you breathe, feel God's love just filling your heart. And just feel in your heart, just begin to grow and expand in that radiant love, that soft energy, the pure light, the pure love. And as your heart begins to grow and expand, it begins to radiate out and just feel it flooding through your body. And we ask that this love of God, this light of God, begin to transmute the energies in our body that would limit us, that would keep us from knowing who we truly are. And so just breathe and feel waves of love sweeping through your body. See waves of light sweeping through your body. Feel them. Just know that as we've asked that this energy sweep through our body to transmute those energies that limit, they're being transmuted. Thoughts, beliefs, patterns, identities that no longer serve my soul are transmuted in God's love now. And just breathe. Breathe easy and receive easy. God's love moving through you now. And as you breathe and your energy feels lighter and freer, this is the energy you bring to thee now. And as you sit in your chair in this energy of God's love and light, in your heart, ask, God, what do you want me to do now? And just breathe and listen. God, what do you want me to do now? Listen. Breathe it in. Allow it to become a part of you now. The new you. The now you. So just breathe and feel God's love radiant through you. And know that this love and this light will ever guide you to bring clarity and peace and understanding. So just breathe and feel and know how loved you are. And in your heart, say, thank you, God. And just take a breath. Feel your unique vibration, your gift to the planet. This is who you are. This is who I am. Gently wiggle your toes and fingers and gently open your eyes. Man, I see a bunch of new people out there. This is so cool. When you look in the mirror tomorrow morning, I bet you see somebody new also. It's awesome. Ask and you shall receive. As we give thanks for life, this wonderful opportunity to know self and to know God, we will find inner peace and serenity and tranquility of spirit. Have a blessed holiday season. Everybody say, yay, God. Yay.